Alright traders, welcome to another video here on the Learn to Trade channel. Before we go any further, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can do so. It's free, and that way you won't miss any more free content that we post every single day. Also, if you like the video, just give me a like on the video, because that way I know what kind of content you enjoy to watch. Now, we're going to talk about crude oil. And the reason we're going to talk about crude oil is because I'm looking for possible short-term pullbacks to that 66 zone. So why don't we go ahead and let's have a look at some structure in this market, right? We are in a very structured short-term, right? We're looking here at the, at the 4-hour chart, right? And this is the actual zone that I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at this previous base. This was the lows on June 17, then the retest on July 8th. Then we got that flash crash and the retest on July 26th before we actually went down, right? The entire zone that I'm looking at is this one right here, consisting of those lows and of course those spike highs whilst we were trading down. The last time that we were trading here, prices in crude oil dropped, and this is just technicals, guys, dropped 7.73%, right? So this can and will be a possible setup that I will be trading. Now, if you want to get my trade, all you have to do is click the link below this video to subscribe to the VIP channel. So, let's talk about some pullbacks ratios, right? So we're going to have a look at some Fibonacci clusters that are in play at the moment, right? So we have a pullback exactly 61.8% of the last leg down. So from this high until this low, we have pulled back 61.8%, right? We have, I reckon we have pulled back at about 50% from last month's highs to last week's lows, around 50%, exactly 50%, right? So this is in fact a very, very strong Fibonacci cluster that we are encountering at the 69.36 level. Remember that this is US oil CFDs on crude oil futures, so prices might differ from broker to broker, but the levels are still the same. So if this level holds, right, why don't we go ahead and look at the 2-hour chart, because this is where it gets very, very interesting. So what I'm looking here is a possible reversal pattern right at the top of that move, but not without having calculated those I reckon we should be around the 261.8, right around the 261.8, a little bit higher than the 261.8 of that last leg down, right? So these are big bullish targets on the last part of that move to the downside, which means that we have hit short-term bull targets right at the previous highs. Now I was saying that we kind of are looking at a possible pullback. A reversal pattern here at the highs, right? So let's have a look at what we have going on here. And what we have here is basically a very short-term structure move, right? So by no means it is the time to sell in this market or to short crude oil, right? Not even if we break yesterday's and Friday's lows. The level that I am really looking for a break are the lows, the very lows of this last structure move, right? So basically, I mean, a price could drop to retest that weekly pivot and those lows, which are also a previous base, if you notice here, right? Price could very much drop to retest the 67 level and then continue to the upside. So what I'm looking at, and the possibility of a short here, is only if price breaks with those lows, the 67 level, the weekly pivot, and retests back as resistance, right? Now here is where we could find a very nice risk to reward trade to the downside for a retest of last week's lows, right? So that's the plan. Price could very much invalidate this entire idea and continue to the upside, but I don't have a plan for a rally in crude oil. Just, well, my only trading plan here is and only if we get that breakout that I just talked about. So heads up to that, and if you want to get my trade should this scenario play out, you know what to do. The link is below this video.